Alrighty. Good morning? Evening? 5 a.m.? What time is this? Hey, everybody, how we going? Thank you very much for the raid, Chris. Hope everyone enjoyed the karaoke stream earlier. And once again, happy birthday, man. What was I gonna say? We don't have... Okay, so koalas aren't bears. But no, we don't have bears. Not a good continent for bears. Everything's either burning or drowning. There's no, like, winter. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had wanted to finish this chapter off last stream, but it ended up going for a lot longer than I had anticipated. Like when we hit this sort of tower at the back of it, it was like, okay, we're not done yet. We're just gonna have to stop here and then come back. So we're sort of mid-chapter at the moment, unfortunately. Played MGS for the first time the other week. Game was great until the car sequence. Yeah, the escape out the back of the Metal Gear hangar is a bit rough if you don't know what you're doing. Basically, just hold down triangle to go into first-person mode, and then hold down square to shoot forever. And just, like, aim and shoot that way. And just sort of, like... You see where your bullets are going, like, based on where they hit. Just aim for Liquid's head. And just keep tracking Liquid's head, basically. It's not a well-done sequence, unfortunately. It's fine once you know how to deal with it, but yeah, you gotta know how to deal with it. You can also get a couple of rations before that sequence like really kicks in, which helps because you just put them on the auto item slot and free heals. But those rations are hidden. Anyway, how is my audio? Because I know I had to like muck around with the balance a bit to get it working for the build stream yesterday, so audio is good. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to be like out of balance after mucking about yesterday. Right, so we had done... We did this stuff with the getting on the train to get to the extra... Oh, hello. Oh, dang it. Missed a tooth. Yeah, we did the stuff with getting on the train to get the extra upgrade item. So we're right to just move on up at this point. The overall objective of this area has been to rescue the kids' souls that are being taken by the fairies. Now, this is gonna muck with my head a bit as I get my brain back to working with double characters. Balance-wise, it looks like I might have the game up a little too loud, but maybe not. Oh, do we need him for puzzle solving?
You can't stand Rosemary. Fine, just stay where you are.
It's like the Toasty Fires from Crash Bandicoot. Is there Harry Potter?
You're welcome.
Okay, so don't cut it close. I did feel like the time on the flames was very generous. But that's why, because you've got to get the little boys through. Yeah, I've kept the microphone positioning the same as we were using, the same sort of pseudo configuration. Oh, this needs a triple. I've kept the microphone sort of set up similar to how we were using it in the build stream. So yeah, just as a little paranoid about audio as always. Okay, so we need to stun that properly when we're transporting the Will-O-The-Wisp, but I can just use the dodge roll for Bayo. Metal Gear! Okay, these escort quests are fine. My worry is that they're setting up an escort quest mechanic, and there's going to be something later that's not going to be so fine.
See that? Told you I'd save them myself.
The only problem with having the three of them is the last one trails way behind. So we go from having what felt like a very generous gap between the flames to what is actually only just enough to get through. Alright, Kitty, let's go. Ah, right, the lasers will kill the kids, so don't use the speed. Actually, do they keep up? Do they move faster if I move faster? I think they do. Kitty? Kitty? Kitty?
How do you like this? Get out! Cool! Let's get him, Cheshire! Cheshire! Prepare yourselves! Cheshire, let's go! How about this?
Hey, Kota. How's things? Whoa. Big smashy boy. Oh, I'm probably supposed to counter that.
How do you like this? Let's get him, Cheshire! Yes!
Oh. swings on that boy. Okay. What she says at the end of the fight has no relation to how well you did in the fight.
Thank goodness you're all safe. That was a bit closer than I expected.
Cereza tried to put on a tough face, but she was ashamed to have been saved by the demon yet again. Cheshire had expected as much. He sat and watched the wisps with an uninterested expression.
What was the point of saving these things again?
Cheshire asked flatly.
Look how happy they are. Colum and his friends can live together again. Maybe find some solace in this forsaken forest.
Who cares about them?
Replied Cheshire. Demons are not known for their altruism.
What are you saying? You would just abandon them? Don't you know what it feels like to be torn from someone you love?
But as she said these words, Cereza realized something.
Oh, I suppose I tore you apart from those you love when I called you to this world.
I was just born. There's nobody I love. No need for love, only strength.
The demon's philosophy was simple.
You were just born? Then you...
I'm this strong as a newborn. Just imagine when I grow.
The demon interrupted Cereza's introspection with rapturous laughter.
I'm going to be strong too, but I'm going to do it with style. Unlike some creatures I could name. If I had been stronger, I could have saved her that night.
As she spoke, visions of the night she failed to save her mother flashed before Cereza's eyes.
Cool!
If this game had a style meter, we would be in trouble.
Thank you, Cereza.
Colm was chuffed. He told them he wanted to show his thanks for saving his friends.
Follow me.
I don't know if it's just because of where my head's been at recently, but some of the, like, happy tracks remind me of some, oh, come on, brain. The Disgaea composer, that sort of style. Tenpei Saito? No, that's... No, yeah, Tenpei Saito. That's the composer I'm thinking of.
For someone with such short legs, Colm. To be honest, until meeting you, I thought wisps were just a tall tale.
You're a witch, lady. I feel like I've missed... Like... We're going all the way back down. But we don't have a way to open these.
Cereza squealed in delight. She was still a child after all.
A fairy researcher's log 7. Being a ruler, in short summary, is to decide what stays and what must go. Take all the spoils is never an option. We lament. One would to take all the spoils is never an option, we lament. One would surely weigh themselves down with that which should be omitted. One should never hesitate to execute a healthy purge in the kingdom to make out with the old and in with the new. And as the one eternal, infinite ruler of Avalon, we hereby proclaim the inconsequentials of this kingdom to be 1. Devices we have created that have sadly broken down. 2. Wisps who have been drained of their energy-generating vibes. 3. Eyesores bearing ancient regalia. 4. Incompetent, stupid fairies. Unnecessary for our kingdom, we wish they be promptly removed from our sight. We've directed that the Fairyland Tower vicinity shall be the proper place for the expulsion of this detritus. Shall extend a proclamation to our kingdom that this waste must be disposed of with utmost haste. Repeated excursions to and from the site, however, seem an unconscionable bore. Therefore, we have ordered the construction of a giant slide that feeds directly to the disposal area, so fairies may toss these unwanted articles straight down the slide. Gone in an instant. Could this be our most ingenious idea to date? Make the arrangements to see that it's exacted immediately. Like, I get the sort of joke they're going for there, but efficient garbage disposal is actually important. And is one of those, like, how to put it, like signs of a more advanced, civilization. Is like plumbing and garbage disposal. Oop. Thanks for the follow, Robert. Yeah, and my worry is it's sending us back down. But there's still things up top. How far am I in the game so far? We're in chapter 4. I think the percentage tracker has it at like 35%. So about a third. But we don't really know what the percentage tracker is actually tracking, so it's difficult to say.
This is our secret base. Usually it's strictly wisps only, but I'll make an exception. Hey, where'd your kitty friend go?
Careful, Cheshire! I don't know if wisps can have heart attacks, but scares like that can't be good either way.
Oh, I couldn't care less about weaklings like him. We have a job to do. No time to play fort with these pipsqueaks.
said Cheshire as he eyed Colm.
Why, someone's a grumpy cat. I have something for you too.
You think a demon's hunger is so easily satiated?
But the drool dripping from the demon's maw betrayed his cool exterior.
I think this is the happiest he's been in a while. Thanks.
Cereza, you look tired. We're safe here, so why don't you take a little rest?
That sounds almost
Now that you
suspect.
mention it, I have been on edge ever since coming to this forest. Thanks for everything, Colm.
Don't mention it. Let me know if you need anything else.
Well, technically these aren't
With
fairies.
that, Colm
They're
ran off to
souls
frolic
of
with
dead
his
children.
ethereal chums.
the fairies are actually the ones eating the wisps. But that doesn't make them not suspect as well.
Why? Why won't it open? Mummy, where are you, Mummy?
Dry your tears. You are stronger than you know. Your desire to save others will give you strength.
I still think this lad is Oberon.
A mother's warm embrace. You will feel it again, as will I.
Suspect shenanigans here.
The boy's final words were still ringing in her ears. Cereza's chest felt warm, as if in this dark, cold forest, a flame had been lit deep in her heart.
I wonder when I'll see him again.
Just thinking about her next dream, Cereza couldn't help but smile.
Well, since it's the only upgrade we can buy, I guess we buy it.
Does this work?
Okay, I guess she's maxed out for now. Alright, so now wood form has its full combo.
We need a rest.
Conpeto, but yeah, fairy candy. Ignis Journal 3. The dreadful clown is turning out to be quite the formidable foe. His malicious wisp tricks have resulted in some of the largest accumulations of negative vibes in fairy history, catapulting him to the top of the fairy hierarchy. Striking to think he used to be a fairy no bigger than the rest of them. His story, I fear, is one of being driven mad by power they cannot contain. Once the general overseer of Fairyland Tower, he carried a modest reputation for being an effective wisp tormentor. Now he just holes up in his tent all day, working on his little circus show. I was certain his madness would eat away at him until his eventual demise, but he seems to have taken a very keen sense of self-preservation. There was a young witch who went to face off against him in his tent. He made short work of her. The girl must have underestimated him based on his foolish appearance and challenged him to a ball-balance duel. An unfortunate mistake. He has trained for years and years on that ball of his, every moment practiced to perfection. Within an instant, the poor witch was flattened like a pancake. This goes to show, challenging your opponent on their home court is never a wise strategy. Oh, it's Saint Quartz? Yeah, I suppose. They do look a bit like that, don't they? That's really where my mind should have gone first, but I went to Competo. The singing is actually coming from a source, it's not... Oh, it's 'cause the shape, it's... Is there really nothing hidden here? This totally feels like somewhere you'd hide something sneaky. See, I don't know how much of... I said this a few times, I think, now, but I don't know how much, like, I'm supposed to just go forward and how much I'm expected to, like, backtrack mid-journey.
You're leaving already?
Sorry. we're in a
Cannot
hurry.
leave, we must play forever.
If you find any more of my friends captured in the forest, would you be so kind as to save them and send them back here? We'll make it worth your while, I promise.
You have my word.
Thank you.
Saying farewell to Calm, they resumed their chase. The White Wolf was just ahead.
Take care, Cereza. Take care, Kitty.
Oh. Okay, so that was the end of the chapter there. We weren't actually too far off the end of the chapter, but the arc that is currently going is still going, which is the chasing the jester. Is there like a quick travel to get back here? Would we have to manually walk back every time? It's like it's laid out in such a odd way. Like obviously there's part of it's intentional with it being a fairy forest. It's not like super sensical in its layout, but at the same time trying to like consider how I want to approach backtracking. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to progress the game more before attempting to backtrack, or if it's expecting me to have backtracked.
Come here!
Like some of them we obviously can't get without backtracking because there's like that fire locked chest that we passed on the big slide. Like we can't open that because we don't have the fire form for Cheshire yet. Huh. Not that it's a concern, but we do want to have stacks of items then for mini side quests. It's not a concern because we have a shitload. Because we haven't been using them.
There's power here. It feels big.
Cheshire sensed something nearby.
The elemental core is near. Maybe inside that tent?
See, this is the second like butthole we've come across as well. I'm wondering
Cheshire,
if
over here!
they aren't something important. Maybe like quick travel points? Oh! Is that what they are?
Cheshire!
Interesting. But was there a bomb site near the first one we came across? This game is strange, because, like, a lot of the time it's fairly handholdy. But then a couple of the times it, like, just doesn't tell you anything and expects you to work it out, which is nice. Like, it puts the pieces in your way, and you've got to, like, solve the puzzle. Hey, Gorgelon. Well, Green Kitty, yeah. I think someone actually said that before. Kitty also has a purple form. And, assumedly, 3 other forms. Just based on how things are, which have an air, a fire, a water, and an earth form. Of anything, I'd consider the purple form, like, it's its base form and its final form. Because I reckon that's the one that's going to have some shenanigans to it. I mean, it's its counter stance. Don't know what the purpose of the wind there was.
I saw this act at a fair once. Never thought I'd be the one performing.
Where in Vigrid did you see a fair? Those people are so pious, there's no way they're allowed to have happy. Yeah, see, it's sort of hard to determine the, like, what the percentage, like, the completion percentage represents. Because, like, the previous stream, we got a few percentage up in, like, 6 hours. And then in this stream, we've been going for less than an hour, and we've gotten, what, like 7 or 8%? So it's sort of hard to tell exactly what it's using to determine the, percentage amount. Happy train has come. Definitely got a bit of a Nier Automata vibe to it at the moment, but then it is literally the same developer. Take the happy train to the boss fight.
A massive fairy took them by surprise. Once again, Cereza was petrified with fear.
Get out of the way!
Cheshire yelled at the terrified Cereza.
I can fight! Don't treat me like a helpless child! Come on, Cereza, get it together. I'm going to be a witch.
Okay, so there's something to do with the 3 hatches. We need to pull him.
Here's our chance!
Do we need to, like, draw that into the counter? Oh, that was not the counter.
Cheshire, over here! Cheshire, let's go!
Oh! Okay. Oh, that's... crap, that's really bad. Well,
Cheshire! Get down from there!
am I supposed to, like... What? What?
Every shot he dodges! There must be some way to hit him! You're not going anywhere!
thought the mechanic was more complicated than it actually is. I was trying to bait him with like one character and use the other character to set off the cannon rather than
You're not going
just
anywhere.
thorn binding and cannon.
I'm tired of your tricks! Cheshire! Time for the finale!
Ah, but good boss finisher, I like that.
Yes!
They had defeated the formidable fairy. If only slightly, Cereza felt she had made a difference.
Not bad, huh? Told you I'm good for more than just carrying you around.
But Cheshire was not impressed.
You stuck-up demon!
Cereza was fed up with Cheshire's arrogant attitude.
Cool!
I am concerned about how much health we're getting, that it's gonna like start just taking like multiple flowers worth of damage in one hit. Wait, so this is the Earth core? But then we already have the green core? Alright, I'm not sure what the cores are going to be anymore. One of them's definitely a fire core. The other one's a water core, an earth core, and a tree core.
It's just like before. I know. Hold on. I wonder what power you'll get this time.
No, this is Earth. This is for smashing the orange rocks.
Let's go! Awesome!
It's hard to say. We've seen, like, items that require both fire and water already, so... I also thought there was going to be an air one, because there's things that look like they need air, but maybe that is just water. Surely that's going to be the answer for the orange blocks. What? It's not? Oh, I see. They're not... Okay, they're related to Bayonetta, not... Cheshire. We've encountered a lot of these as well. Butthole. Ah! The actual answer for butthole. Okay, so there was a proper answer for butthole, it's not just bomb. Yeah, smash butthole. Good for the big smash. This is like power stance almost. Well, Kitty was already good at smashing pots. Now Kitty is amazing at smashing pots. I almost hope it doesn't tutorialize the Earth Shield here, just because the answer is obvious. Alright, again, credit to the game. Yeah, like, there have been a couple of moments of, yeah, I get it, but then there's been a couple of moments of, like, okay, at least the game didn't try to tell me what to do. Oh! This is how we teeter-totter. Whee! Seesaw recipes. Yeah, the good old yeetus deletus.
You're not hurt?
Wisp Weekly 3. It looks like wisps who get caught near Forgotten Knoll get taken to Amadan's Big Top. It's a circus, but it's not a fun one. They specialize in acts that feature wisps as the star attraction. I mean that in the worst way possible. Every wisp has had bad run-ins with fairies. But Amadan Dub is something different. Have you heard what they call him? The Great Wisp Pulverizer. You don't know what pulverize means, you don't wanna. Cross him and it's lights out, trust me. They say underneath that circus tent is a whole score of devices all designed for maximum discomfort. Don't even want to think about it. But I've heard the circus also hides the entrance to a nature-filled paradise. And if you do get caught, don't give up, just look for that way out. Wisps like us have to be tough, okay? Good luck. Hey, a brown guy? How's this? Not working too hard, I hope. I've got today off, thankfully, which is why I can be streaming at 6:30 AM. See ya, Kota, take it easy. A big spory. Oh, I see. It shifts the others. I know that feeling.
Cheshire, over here!
Oh. Wrong button. Does it just undo after time? I think that's the case, yes. What were you looking to pick up? Oh, that's right, this is Cereza thingy. I know of that franchise. It's like one of the big Chinese RPGs, but I've never played any of them. Are they available in English, or do you just speak and or read Chinese? Yeah, but, like, translated well, or... Oh, okay. I've often seen a lot of Chinese stuff that's, They are Sproings! I was like, why no Sproing whenever these Sproing mushrooms came up?
Yes.
But now they Sproing.
What's this?
And Bayonetta games aren't, like, dark. But, yes, this is still a much light-hearted compared to... Well, I don't even know if light-hearted's quite the right word, but definitely a lighter overall tone. Because, like, the themes we've been addressing are still pretty dark. Like, dead children and children kidnapped by the fairies, and, like, witch apprentices dying in the fairy realm, and, it's presented with a happy cover, but it's not exactly happy. Give me a second, sorry. Well, it's like you're not getting like traditional Bayo experience from this. Like, it's not a stylish action game. It's a puzzle game, but with the like the multi-character combat. Well, it's like the multi-character combat is sort of what sets it apart. Controlling two characters at once in a like action combat, it's takes a bit of brain power. Umbran Apprentice Diary 6. Me and my sister are twins. Prima her, Plima me. Like you expect, we look alike, with the same height. But the other day I realized something that took me by surprise. Prima is actually a bit heavier than me, and by a bit, I mean a lot. It happened when we were split up while we were looking around inside the circus. All of a sudden, something sent me catapulting into the air. I noticed the ground we were standing on was able to tilt like a seesaw, and my sister was standing directly opposite me on the other end. You don't need to be a mathematician to understand what it must mean that she sent me flying. Looking back, I caught a quick glimpse of something during that jump. If only I could get a better look. Maybe if Prima would try stomping the ground really hard, she could get me up even higher. I think it's worth checking out. Just not sure how to bring it up. She'd probably deny anything if I told her. Ah, that's her coming right.
Come here!
I haven't played Brothers, but I think I get the idea from what I've seen of it, so I'd say that's probably not inaccurate. Hey, Dim. How's things? Engage spray.
Okay, pretty good.
Oh, hey. He didn't cover her in juice that time.
Cheshire!
Yeah, the art style's really, like, they nailed the art style. I will save as soon as we get to a save point. Cannot save before then.
Cheshire, over here! Prepare yourselves! How do you like this?
Ah, missed the tornado.
Cheshire, let's go! Come here! You're getting punished! Cool! You did it! Yes!
is the save point. Though not one with upgrades available, unfortunately. Tea?
What is this?
Oh, this is where
Is
the
someone watching us?
big fairy was, right? Did I theorize previously that maybe Madame Butterfly is involved? But
Cool.
Doriru?
Prepare yourselves.
I need to get an upgrade point so I can get stone forms combos.
Let's get him, Cheshire.
Cat? There we go.
Prepare yourself. Let's get him, Cheshire.
kidding. He was doing the finisher animation.
You're getting punished! Prepare yourself! Get out!
Okay, this time we're fucked. He's even close to death.
Prepare yourselves! Cheshire, let's go! Prepare yourself! Let's go! How about this? Let's get him, Cheshire! Cheshire! Prepare yourselves! How do you like this?
Again! It's it was in the fucking death animation. And yet, Cereza doesn't do any damage. All the damage is from the kitty.
Cheshire, let's go! You're getting punished! Cheshire, let's go! Get him, Cheshire! Get out! How about this? How do you like this?
Oh, really? The fucking, like, trap. gonna get, yeah, caught on the trap.
Prepare yourselves! Prepare yourselves! You're getting punished!
Hey, girl.
Prepare yourselves!
Oh shit, we didn't finish off the...
Cheshire, let's go!
traps.
Cheshire!
Just wasting so much time. No worries, Fab. Take it easy, man. Hopefully you feel better soon.
Cheshire, let's go! How do you like this? How about this? Let's get him, Cheshire! Get out! Cheshire! Prepare yourself!
Holy shit. 0.16 seconds remaining. That was ridiculous.
Yes!
Oh, it's a... hold note.
Cheshire, over here!
Didn't we go off to the side to get here? Oh, maybe not. Oh no. Blue's Clues is up here, which means, yeah, this is indeed off to the side.
You're welcome.
I feel like we're heading backwards? Yeah, I remember this place. The big glowy. This is backwards. Screw you, Wind. You don't get to slow me down, I'll animation cancel you. I know it's meant to sound like fireworks, but it just sounds like someone sleeping. It sounds like someone snoring.
Prepare yourselves! Cheshire! Yes!
points just for going back. Oh. That could potentially be quite annoying. What? I cheated! Bayo is up here and she's not supposed to be able to get up here? Okay, no, Bayo is definitely supposed to be able to get up here somehow, because that's a Bayo-only collectible. How do we do? This was supposed to come from above. Alas, I cannot save right now. We are not at the checkpoint. I see.
Cool!
don't know if these guys are just extra squish or the big boy is extra strong.
Yes!
Fairy Researchers Log 8. Amadan Oob, a more than adequately reliable fairy to whom we bestow the title Amber Jester, possesses a set of exemplary abilities. Beginning his studies of the circus acts during the reign of the former king, pursued his ambitions and established Amadan's Big Top right here in Avalon, making a name for himself with a fine selection of performances centered around the hoisting of wisps. Devotion to his craft is absolute, continually pushing himself to achieve new heights of wisp agony. One dedicated to research of our own, we feel him our kin. Perhaps this is why we find his shows to be such excellent entertainment, and have been known to take one of the box seats from time to time. His knack for tormenting wisps is a level not commonly seen in the fairy world. We must say he has served Avalon well during his time as overseer of Fairyland Tower. Ever since leaving his post, the fairies he trained to take over have done his name proud. We wish nothing but prosperity for his circus troupe, and pray it may serve to further enrich the culture of our fine kingdom. Cheer for Amadan Oob. Is some fairy propaganda.
Cool!
Very good reason to just never use anything ever, since we need them for side quests. Problem I have with many games. Like the treasures in Labyrinth. You could trade them for money, but you need them for side quests. It's like, you know, I might end up doing like a split stream or something. I might do a few hours of Bayo Origins and then start doing some Labyrinth. I really want to play more Labyrinth.
Cool!
Or I suppose from the stream's perspective, it would be start. Nope. We have stone and tree. I'm expecting the last two will be fire and water. I was expecting one of them to be air. But it seems no.
Come here!
What's down there that's got an already collected chest? We looping back on ourselves at some point here? What is? Oh, it can't have been because there's uncollected rocks in the background.
Hey! This looks familiar.
That's what I was saying.
Have fun at the circus.
That voice.
A familiar voice once again echoed through the trees. Cereza looked in the voice's direction to see a strange wisp, buried deep in a cap.
A wisp? So you're the one who talked to us back there.
You know, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Ignis, the keeper of this forest. Good on you for taking care of that circus. I knew I was right about you. Something tells me that Ringmaster won't be enjoying his trapeze anymore. A pity.
He was an absolute brute. Play a bit part in someone else's show? No thanks.
Knowing this voice belonged to a wisp put Cereza infinitely more at ease. But Cheshire said not a word. He seemed to have no interest in the wisp at all.
You said your name was Ignis, right? Ignis? You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the remaining elemental cores, would you?
Of course. The next core is at the bottom of the lake.
The bottom of the lake? Well, I suppose that's lucky. I was always better at sinking than swimming. The problem is coming back up again.
No need to worry. Just drain the water.
Yeah, that was...
But you'll have to go over a towering tree in order to get there. To get to the bottom of a lake, you need to climb the tallest tree in the forest. Isn't that poetic?
The tallest tree, huh?
Something the matter?
Nope! Not a thing! Clock towers, giant statues, yes! Witches love high places! Thanks for your help!
You're very welcome. I know the secret pathways of this forest. I may be able to take you to somewhere you've been before. If you'd like me to guide you, just ask me anytime. Think of it as showing my gratitude for taking care of those pesky fairies.
Ah! There's a quick travel that I was talking about. I was saying it feels like there needs to be a quick travel system. Oh my! Suddenly, the tree expanded just a small amount. Holy crap! That we probably want. That we definitely want. And that doesn't cost us a big upgrade token. Oh! Does that have to be like instant interrupt, or can you just be like waving Cheshire around? Because that would be quite useful. Alright, hang on. We definitely want that.
Maybe... like
Because that just
this?
means we can stack more items, which we're not using the items, but we do need the items for side quests, as we've just discovered, so... where's the multicast 3? Ah, it's 800. Shit. So that's going to reduce the cost of making items, I guess. We'll hold off and get the multi-bind 3 when we can. That sounds very nice. Potentially quite useful. That would be very useful. I was already trying to do that and not succeeding. I didn't realize it was an upgrade. That would also... Goddamn, alright, there's lots of things in here that are... So that's probably the most important, is the stone combo.
Eat up! Good job!
Yeah, Claws and Fangs I would also quite like, because obviously that's just more general damage, but we need an extra big upgrader for that, so we'll grab
Cheshire,
Shift Strike
here
as
you
well.
go. Thanks, Cheshire!
So, that one's going to take a bit of practice. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. So I can do like a double slam with that.
Let's take a break.
So what one am I currently at? Jade. Okay, so the Jade Hill.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm glad I didn't attempt any backtracking before unlocking the quick travel system. Moon balls is not what I need. Demon fruits is what I need.
Hello?
Can't we go back this way to get to... need to come in from backwards. Can't just like launch Kitty up there, can I? This is where it's a bit hard to like mentally track the map to what's actually going on screen. Wait, no, you... It gets a little confused with targeting.
Cool! Cool! Whoa! Okay, pretty good.
I'm not sure if the eat animation is form based. I'm gonna have to test that, or if it's game progression based. Double tilt is a very awkward input. Like, if it was on proper buttons... that'd be a different story, but on stick, that's a very awkward input. Why all the traps? Let me just sweep the traps first before this gets confusing. Ah! Oh, fuck you! Fuck off, game. That was a one-hit kill challenge. Fuck you. Fucking game's too hard. Fuck off. You throw an enemy I haven't seen at me before in a one-hit kill challenge. And then as soon as I fail it, you're like, oh, the game's too hard, but you like to make it easy. Fuck off. I also hadn't noticed before, but the combo attack actually sticks you in the animation for it for a long time. Normally it's not a problem because you're like crowd controlling anyway with the AoE on the combo attack, but the hold inputs are also a little hard to read. Ah, I think we're stuck. Need the fire spirit.
Hello.
We did get a demon fruit, didn't we? But we needed, which one did I want? Claws and Fangs, 550. Oh, we need 800, I think, for the one I wanted on Cereza. Which was, yeah, multi-bind 3.
Cool!
Quick Recast 2 should be our next target as well, since that's cooldown reduction. This gives us triple spells, and this gives us faster cooldown on the spells.
Hello.
Can we get that missing moon pearl? Gotta be careful not to get too obsessed with, like, collecting everything. Otherwise, we'll never finish the game.
Hello.
Where am I? I guess we can't go that way. It is a fooch. Where are we? See, this is what I was saying. Like, it's just sort of the problem. Is it's a bit like it's because of the way everything's laid out, crisscrossing over the top of itself. It makes a really interesting architecture, but it also makes for a really sort of difficult to remember and navigate environment. Yeah, I think at this point we're just basically progressing back into the normal parts of this stage. It's hard to tell where it links up. Like, do I want to be coming back into this stage from other areas to get to those? I don't know. The other problem as well, I think the further we get away from the checkpoint, like, we can only, I'm pretty sure we can only use the shortcuts at the, like, major checkpoints, not the mid-stage checkpoints. Like, only at the big campsites, not the mini lanterns. Which means, like, the longer, well, the further we stray from a, like, the further we stray from where we warped in, the further we have to walk back, basically. I assume I can't, like, up onto the tracks from here. And then there's also the matter of, like, that's, like, clearly there's something back there, but we can't get to it because need foosh, and I'm not sure if we need other things or other bits in this. There was also that one. There's one that we were at that I think it's probably that one because it looks like we just haven't explored that area at all. Oh no, that's with the lake. Shoot, where was it? There was one we were at where I was like, I need to come back here because there's unexplored stuff. Oh, that's the center hollow. Huh. taken that Springer? I don't think so. Oh, it just puts us back on the top path. Which, yeah, this is where I was like, this seemeth familiar. Cereza was like, this seemeth familiar. Can we backtrack out there? I don't remember. Like, I don't remember what was blocking us being able to get to those wisps. See, I don't know. Oh, maybe Fire Form lets us bust the ice blocks?
Cheshire, over here!
I'm gonna assume that's what's blocking us from getting those two wisps then. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure we're just backtracking right to the... Oh, there is that wisp over there. Let's go... Okay, it's a water level raising thing to get that wisp. This is sort of what I was talking about before with, like, concerns about, like, when I should backtrack. Because I don't want to waste a ton of time, like, backtracking and then it's like, you still can't do this because you don't have all the elements yet. We ain't the Avatar yet.
We need a rest.
Alright. I realize there's only been a short stream, but I think I'm going to end this here for now, because I need to take care of some stuff. But, I will be back in half an hour to an hour's time. And I want to do some Labyrinth of Refrain. So, if you're looking for more Bear Stream and extra weeby content at that, tune in for that. As I said, that'll be maybe like half an hour to an hour's time. I've got some stuff I got to take care of. But that might be what I do. I might do like some Bayo and then some Labyrinth. Though if I am going to do that, I'm not going to do it like where I stop stream. I'll just do like a switch mid-stream sort of thing. In this case, I'm stopping stream, as I said, because I got some stuff I got to take care of. But yeah, I'll finish up here, and yeah, hopefully be back sort of within the hour. For now, however, that is all. Will I be streaming tonight? Yes, at the regular time. I'll be streaming tonight, and as I said, I'll be back in hopefully an hour, under an hour. We'll be kicking off Labyrinth of Refrain. But yes, for now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.